Hey guys, how's it going? Josh here, filling in for Tim this week on the Spotlight. Now, the topic here I'm feeding for you guys to talk about amongst yourselves in the comments is Beast Boy. Now, specifically, we're going to talk about, is Beast Boy really one of the most OP characters in the DC universe that no one ever thinks about? Now, to kind of preface this discussion, basically the way it started, when it got me thinking about it to want to do the Spotlight this week for it, is I go on 4chan/co quite often, which is for the cartoons and comics section of 4chan, and I know Nick does also. We joke about it all the time, going on 4chan. But a very good discussion was, a good thread was on 4chan, which was talking about Beast Boy, and technically through the nature of his powers, he should be able to turn to things such as a Kryptonian, a Daxamite, even a Kryptonian dog, because he's transformed to alien creatures before. And due to his powers, which is his connection to the Red Force, which basically allows him to turn to any animal, different species such as a Daxamite, Kryptonian, a Martian even, that should count. So I mean, it's just when you think about it, that's pretty cool. I mean, like for example, let's say Superman, kind of like he was in Injustice as being a big bully. You need another Kryptonian to fight him, or maybe a Daxamite, or maybe even a Martian. Beast Boy technically could just walk up, turn into a Martian, turn into a Kryptonian. And I mean, you can't really argue it that he couldn't do that due to the nature of his powers. I mean, there's no reason to say just because Kryptonians look like humans, they're not humans. They're a different animal. They're a different species. Just like dogs are a different species. Just like cats are different species. Just like gorillas are different species. So, I mean, it's actually really interesting when you think about it. Beast Boy is probably one of the most OP characters nobody thinks about. So talk about it in the comments, guys. That's that's your question for the day. Is Beast Boy one of the most OP characters in the universe, and where should his powers end at? Because currently in the New 52, due to the natures of him and the connection he has to the Red Force, I mean technically he could do something like turn into a Martian or a Kryptonian. I guess maybe he just doesn't think about it due to his maturity and his age. But I mean, yeah, talk about it below, guys. What would you guys do if, in comics, Beast Boy turned into a Martian, Kryptonian, Daxamite, Tamaranian? I mean, any one of those. I mean, I'm just listing, like, even a Guardian. The Guardians are technically a species of their own. So, I mean, like, what would you guys, like, how would you guys feel about that if you saw that in comics, sorry, and, just continue this discussion below, and any derivative of it, just make sure you stay, focused and on task. So this is Josh filling in for Tim this week on the Spotlight, and I'll see you guys later.